Hello students, Standard 6, Subject Civics. So today we are starting chapter number 1st of Civics, Our Life in Society. You know, we all are human beings. We are living in society. It means we are the part of society. It is said that man is a social animal. It means that we have to live in the society. Why we are living in the society? Because society is a group of people where we are sharing common ideas, our opinion, as well as we are satisfying or fulfilling our basic needs like food, clothing, shelter, education and health. As I told that man is a social animal, so whatever our expectation, our desire, our emotion, our feelings, our needs, so all these things we are satisfying, we are fulfilling, as well as we are sharing with our family members, relatives, so that it is very important to live in the group as well as in the society. So we'll start this chapter with some important points. So we'll start first of all with the introduction. See the first point, learn about evolution of man. In the last standard, we studied about the evolution of man in the EVS second. It means that we studied EVS 1 and EVS second. So into the EVS second, in the part of history, we studied about the evolution of man. It means that Neanderthal, Homo sapien, Cro-Magnon as well as Homo sapien sapien, how they came onto the earth and how they started the evolution of man. Means lastly or eventually Homo erectus man. He was the first important man who stood erect and doing the various steps of his activities. Charles Darwin, the scientist who stated the principle or the kind of a theory or the doctrine of the evolution of man. So last year we studied that. Next one we'll see nomadic stage to a settled social life. It means earlier period that man was wandering into the forest, collecting foods as well as gathering foods, and that food was stored in a particular place. The agriculture, hunting, these were kinds of primary occupation in that period. So man was living as a nomadic life. He was living in the Stone Age period. In the earlier period, when there were no use of metals at that time, man was affiliated or man was related with the Stone Age or Stone Age period. So it was known as a nomadic life. He was just wandering as well as he was just surviving as like animals. But when he understood the culture, when he understood the tradition, when he was living in the group, when he understood the social life, at that time he was turning one most important point that is known as settled social life. When man understood the reality of the life as well as he understood that instead of hunting, instead of eating animals, it is better to start the agriculture and new kinds of occupation. So he was living a stable and contented life. Next point we'll see that why did man feel the need for society. It means what is the purpose, what is the main aim that man wants to live into the society. What was the aim and objective to live in the society. So what type of needs that man is solving with living the companions, with living friends and relatives. So we'll see these points. A stable and secure community life. Community means society or social. It means every person, every individual person wants to live a stable, no any kind of grievances, no any kind of sadness, no any kind of problems. Always man is thinking about the happiness. It means man is thinking that in his life no grievances, no sadness or no any kind of problem or issues. But it not happens, isn't it? So man wants to live a very stable and a very happy and secure life. Everyone, we have to live a secure life. So we are living in the society or we are living in the community. It means this is the main aim or the main purpose or this is the most important need into the society that for every human being or the living thing also. So we need a stable and secure community life. Next point, living in groups started living in the groups, he started his culture, he started his civilization. Take the example, last year we studied about Harappa and Mohenjo-daro civilization which were present in India. So living in groups, living into the society, so it provides security. When we are living in the groups, we are feeling secure life. When you are in the home, you are also feeling a secure life because you are with your parents. When you are in the school, you are affiliated with friends and teachers. It means you are having a secure life. So everybody wants a secure life, isn't it? Like that way, there is the first important priority about living in a group that provides security by the society. Next, see, need rules to help the smooth functioning. It means everywhere we want the rules. Wherever you will go, in the society, in the school, as well as in the home, as well as in any kind of institution, rules are necessary. Can you imagine that our life is without rules, without norms, without regulation? No, it can't happen. It means rules are very important to live a smooth life, to have a smooth functioning. Wherever you will go, in the administration, in the government, in any kind of park or any kind of cinema hall, but the rules are necessary. In the homes, rules are there, but little bit rules are not so strict, isn't it? Like that way, rules are necessary to live a contented and happy life, and it helps the smooth functioning anywhere, in the society, in home, in school, wherever, about the smooth functioning, means smooth working. Next point, rise of traditions, values and laws. It means when you started living in the groups, there are arising the various types of traditions. It means Punjabi tradition, Gujarati tradition, as well as Rajasthani tradition, Maharashtrian tradition. It means wherever you are living, in a particular region, in a particular province, every area's regions, their tradition, their culture, their civilization and their norms are totally different. So everyone is following their particular tradition, isn't it? It means in your home there are traditions. So you are following with traditions, then values. Discipline is a value. You are coming in the school in a disciplined manner. Time planning or time is also kind of a value. It means you all are doing your work on the time. So these are some values that we are getting and nurturing in the society. So like that way, a rise of tradition, then values and the laws. As I told, laws are necessary into the society. You are following the laws or rules of the school, as well as you are following the rules or laws, that you are riding the cycle or you are riding the bicycle or a motorcycle. Like that way, you are not committing any kind of mistake. You are not going to commit any kind of a punishment. For that purpose, the rules, the norms, regulation, tradition, culture, values and laws are very important. Restrictions are very important. As per that, freedom is also important. So our society is having some rules, whereas having some restrictions. Next, the social nature of man. As I told, that man is a social animal. It is said that. It means, a philosopher told that man is a social animal, means we have to live in the society. We need the help or we need the association of family members, of companions, of friends, of our siblings and of our relatives. So we'll start with these points. Man is social by nature. As I told, that man is a social by nature. Can you imagine that many years you are surviving alone on the desert? Can you survive many years into the island? So it is not possible, because you are not having companion, you are not having your siblings, friends. You have to share your ideas, your opinion, your happiness, your sadness. So for that purpose, man is a social by nature. Next, see, man's basic needs. Every human being is having some important basic or fundamental needs. Means without fulfilling those needs, we can't live, we can't survive. So which are those basic or fundamental needs? Last year we studied that in 5th standard. We are studying that. See, food. Food is necessary to survive. So first need of every human being or of every living thing is known as food. Means without food we can't survive. With the help of agriculture we are getting the food grains, we are getting vegetables as well as various types of things. It means our first need is known as food. Clothing. Clothing is also important. With the help of cotton, with the help of wool, it means this need is also satisfied by the agriculture, isn't it? So to cover our body and to protect our body by the rain as well as by the excessive sunlight, so we need clothing. And the next one, shelter. The third important fundamental need is known as shelter. Why shelter is important? Can you live below the tree? No. Can you live on the playground? No. It means we need the shelter, we need the house, we need the home. So shelter is a place where you are surviving, where you are living and where you are having your family members. Next is education. Nowadays, the two needs are added here which are basic, which are fundamental, that is education and health. Education nowadays is a very important essential need of every human being. Without education, you can't survive, you can't progress, you can't develop in the society. In the society, if you have to live a dignified life, if you have to live a very meritorious or a kind of a contented, happy life, so you have to take education. Your parents are always telling you that you have to educate, you have to learn, you have to be a lead grade person, you have to be a very native or vigilant citizen of the world, of the country. So for that purpose, education is very important. So the next thing, and the last one is the health. Nowadays it is also mandatory or essential that we have to keep our body, our health as a balanced one. We have to take balanced diet, we have to eat good and healthy food, the fruits, vegetables, food grains, cereals, pulses, as well as we have to avoid the various types of diseases. So for that purpose, health is also the one most important need of human being. Next is emotional and psychological needs. See, every human being is having affiliated with emotions and sentiments and expressions. It means sadness, happiness, these are our emotions. And we are also having psychological needs. Suppose in your class, your friend or your classmate has not brought one day tiffin. So what you are doing at that time? You are giving tiffin or you are giving some food or sharing food with him. It means you are giving help, you are just satisfying his need of hunger. Like that way, you are having emotion, sentiments, cooperation or help. Suppose you are sad today because you got less marks in a particular subject. So these things you are sharing with your friends, otherwise with your family members. It means man is having emotional and psychological needs. You have to share whatever happened with your friends, otherwise with your family members, because sharing is the most important thing. You are expressing your opinion, views in front of anyone. Next, we like the companionship, means we like the company of who's see of our family members in your home. Whoever is that, means your parents, your grandparents, your sister, your brother. So you want to share your ideas, your opinion, your emotions, your sadness, your happiness with your family members, then relatives, then friends or siblings. It means these people, you are sharing all these things with these people. Next, to live a dignified life in the society, as I told you that you have to take education, you have to be in a disciplined manner, then you will live a dignified life in the society. Suppose you want to be a great man in the future, if your aim is this, that I want to become an engineer, so you have to live in a dignified life. So for that purpose, first of all, you have to take the knowledge or earn the education. Isn't it? It means what I mean that if you have to live a dignified life in the society, first of all you have to take education. You have to be a responsible and vigilant citizen of the society. Next is variety of occupations. various types of business and job. In your surrounding or in your society, various types of occupations are there: primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. So those apart, what we have to see here, that mason is there, carpenter is there, as well as the person who is swiping your home. So these kinds of people, they are the part of society. So occupation, various types of industries: cotton industry, sugar industry, cement industry. These things are very important in the society. Otherwise, how we will get cotton, how we will get sugar, how we will get the commodity or the production from the society or from this factory or industry. So occupation and industry are present, are very important, essential in the society. Next, our social life is interdependent. It means we are dependent on each other. If we want food grain, so we are dependent on shopkeeper. Shopkeeper is dependent on farmer. If farmer not supplied that food grain to shopkeeper, how shopkeeper will give us that food grain? So all these things and all these in the society or community, all these factors, they are interdependent on each other, isn't it? Next, our social life is interdependent. Next, see emotional needs such as security. As I told that every person, human being, individual person need security. Always, if you are looking, if you are seeing at a child or a baby, he or she is always having security in her or his mother's womb, as well as in his mother's hand. What I mean here, that we want security in the society, as well as in the home, school, or wherever you are there. Next, that you are also having appreciation. Suppose you got first prize in the drawing competition and your teacher not appreciated. What will happen? Will you imagine? It means appreciation is very important, that whatever you done, good activities, whatever you achieved, whatever meritorious things you done, so you need praise or appreciation by the teachers, by the family members. And the next one, praise, as I told, the family members, siblings, friends, they have to praise whatever you done, the good activities, and support. It means teacher, family members, siblings, they have to give the support to children or anyone who are in front of us. Support is the most important thing. Without support, you can't progress or develop yourself.